is Asinine Radio. This is a special episode. Right now, we're getting into the Euro Cup 2024 as well as the Copa America in about a week, I think a week and a half, 2024. So we're just going to kind of do a little prediction every week, talk about what we've watched so far. We're only 3 days into Euro Cup 2024 this right now. So we just thought it would be fun to jump on here and break it down by the different groups and just kind of talk about who we think is going to get through to the next round. So let's get into Group A. Sound good
Group A
sound good with you?
For the Euro Cup, yes.
All right. So we got Germany, Switzerland, Hungary, and the Scotlands in Group A. So at this point, Germany won their match against Scotland. Switzerland beat Hungary, and so those are the two on top. Yeah. I honestly think these are the two that are going to get through on this.
Of course, round. Germany is a given. Like that's just they're the home country. They have a softball fucking group here. Like no one here is really going to give Germany any problems. They're one of the favorites to win the entire competition.
Of course, they always are.
So especially at home, like come on, that's silly. Of course they're going to make it through. But otherwise, yeah, Switzerland's going to make it through.
Yeah, just I love my Swiss team. They're scrappy guys. They don't flop a lot. And they usually always make it out of the group stage, but then immediately get eliminated, which sucks. But they try. A for effort. They but they deserve more. I'm hoping to see Switzerland take the whole thing, win the Euro Cup for the first time ever. They've never won it.
I would just like to see anybody besides Germany, Italy, Spain, France win the World Cup.
I know. It would be nice.
That would be cool.
It'd be nice. All right. So Group B. Let's get into this. We got Spain, Italy, Albania, and Croatia. Spain beat Croatia already. Italy beat Albania barely. Well, not barely, but
I mean,
we'll get into that match a little bit quicker. But actually, let's do that right now. So yeah, Italy, Albania. Albania scored the first goal in the match 11 seconds in. So that's the fastest a goal has ever been scored in Euro Cup history, and it was crazy. The crowd was crazy, all that shit, and then 10 minutes later, Italy score, and then they score two more times. I believe it was 3-1. They beat them.
But you notice like these early scoring teams, like the underdogs, they kind of get one off, and that's fine because everyone's kind of jumpy. They don't really know what to expect, and a team like Italy is going to just wait for you to kind of like make a mistake, and they're just going to exploit that. And Albania's mistake was scoring so early because now Italy's like, okay, I get it. I see what you got going on, and they never stop pressing. Like Italy controlled that game after the 24th second of the game.
That's true.
The entire game was Italy's game after that.
I think it was like 75-25, possession or something.
They had
like
no
that.
chance. Italy just they're playing with them toys. You're playing with toys.
Then we got the Spain-Croatia game that happened. I thought Croatia was going to have a chance. They have a great team. Luka Modric, great fucking player. One of the top players in the world right now. That has been for several years, but Spain just annihilated Croatia. Just embarrassing. Just absolutely embarrassed them. I mean, at this point, I still think Croatia is going to make it through. I think it's going to be Spain and Croatia that make it through. No, I think Italy's going to be. I mean, I know Italy won the last Euro Cup, but
come on.
I don't know, man. I'm rooting for Croatia here. I think they're going to make it through.
I mean, are we talking about who we think is going to make it through? Or who are we rooting for?
There's always an upset. There's always an upset for a team that doesn't get through the group stage. And I think here it's going to be Italy. Because there's so much like hype for Italy, and because they were the winners last time, and I think that's going to hurt them. I think it's going to be Spain and Croatia that make it.
Croatia's not like, so like as far as the odds go, right, the top and the bottom, Croatia's like right in the middle. So they're like right. I think they're right below Denmark and above Switzerland to win like the entire thing. So it's not unreasonable to think that they would make it through, but it's just like, nah, I just don't.
But Croatia made it to the final the last time, or was that World Cup? Was it the World Cup that they made it to the final?
Didn't Italy get? They didn't even make the World Cup last time.
Yeah, Italy didn't make the World Cup.
Yeah.
But then Croatia made it to the finals at one of those two competitions, but now I can't remember which one it was.
For sure. There's always going to be some upset, but no.
Okay. No. So you think Spain and Italy? Fine.
Of course. Easy.
Fine.
Who gives a but like if I was going to bet money, like would you bet money in Croatia over Italy? That's silly.
I would just to have that off the wall bet Because if I win, I'm going to be making a lot of money.
Yeah, but you're going to
A lot
lose your
more
money,
than
so
you.
that's fine. I didn't know you would like to just throw your money away. Next time, just give me your money
don't.
instead
I
of
don't.
throwing it in the trash.
Now, Albania, who gives a shit about Albania, honestly? And what was that thing that you said that you texted me?
I was thinking of like the movie Taken. I don't know if they're Albanians and I can't remember, but I was thinking like, man, I wonder if like the guys in Taken after they're like going through like this is super dark and not like funny.
Yeah, not funny, but it is dark.
But like I was like, I wonder if like in the midst of like their child trafficking, if they take like a break and watch the match. That's what I thought about.
It's really dark.
Same with like the cartel in Mexico too. Like,
yeah, do they all stop? Yeah,
I just read some nasty because somebody was talking about the. I don't know if you ever heard of the cartel video with the Genius of Love, the Tom Tom Club song. I read that one. That was dirty too. But
wait, was that the about the one where the singer was up on stage and he knew that he was going to die when he got off stage?
No, it's funny. We just talked about this song that song. The cartel like savagely murdered a dude while playing that song super loud over the loudspeakers. And it's like, if you read the story, because we're humans, we're like fucking this kind of stuff, and that's weird. I don't know why, but it's pretty dark and gross. Then I thought about that too. It's like, I wonder if the cartels like take the day off to watch Mexico play.
I would think so. But it's even darker when you think about like like trafficking, sex trafficking. That's way darker than the cartels.
Now you should read what they did to this guy.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, I've read and I've seen a lot of videos, of the shit that the cartel have done, and yeah, it's
this
terrible.
One was they in the middle of the street. They hooked this guy up with like adrenaline so he wouldn't fall asleep or pass out or die.
The fuck?
And his procedure like cut his face off and like they cut his hands off. And then he's, I guess, like in the video, he's trying to like nub himself and.
What the fuck? You didn't watch the video?
No, dude.
Okay. I probably would have watched the video.
I could barely even read about it.
It's terrible. All right, so let's move on to Group C. We got a little dark there. So Group C, we got England, Denmark, Slovenia, and Serbia. The Eastern European countries here, Slovenia and Serbia. Come on, they're not really gonna go anywhere. So yeah, Denmark played Slovenia. Well, yeah, Denmark played Slovenia. I thought it was just kind of a boring match. It came out to be a draw.
I liked the match. It was a good match.
It was. There hasn't been a bad match. There has not been a bad match, but it was fine.
Especially because like everybody just thought that Denmark was going to mop the floor with Slovenia, and that just did not happen. Slovenia, they were weird. They would press sometimes when it didn't make any sense to. They would kind of just like hold the ball when it made sense to go forward. They had some really great passing that just kind of didn't work out in their favor. But even like Denmark's a good team.
They are,
and they should be scoring more goals. But they had like 3 shots on goal. That was it.
Yeah.
These have been very, very balanced. And then England's favored to win the whole thing. England and France are tied favorites to win the whole thing.
So I didn't know this until today. But the 4 players, the Henry Kane and then the 3 midfielders, all combined this season have scored 144 goals between the 4 of them. In one season, that's a lot of goals. I mean, I think Henry Kane scored 45 goals in 44 matches this year. But also that's in Bayern Munich. That's in Germany. That's not, the English. That's not the Premier League, which is a much different style of play, and you tend not to score as much. Especially, Bayern Munich just dominates that whole league every year. Yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, it's a fun little stat. But yeah, and even the England match, it was a little like, considering they're the favorites, to really kind of only score 1 goal against Serbia. Come on.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of what you want to do. You want to save some gas in the tank, right? Just win. You don't need to mop the floor with these guys. You don't need to go all out. Just make sure you win. Because if you're favored to win the whole thing. That's silly. You don't want to get hurt in the group stage. You don't want
I'm not saying
get hurt in the group stage.
But you want to build some cushion with the goal differential.
No, if you're gonna take the group stage anyway, you're gonna take the group stage anyway. Who cares how many goals you score?
It's possible. I don't know. Denmark and Slovenia. I mean, Slovenia have been known to get out of the group stage too, so it's not like
with a group like this, it's pretty much a given that England's going to take number 1. They're going to win out, and so everyone else is just fighting for that second spot now. And who cares how many goals England scores? They don't give a shit. They're going to win out anyway. That's the
We'll
thought
see.
process. That's the betting process when somebody's favored to win
No,
like this.
I know, Jeff. I know.
Well,
Jeff.
I don't think you know because you act
I
like,
do
oh,
know.
they should score 1,000,000 goals. Like, no, they don't need
No,
to score
I'm
a
not
million
saying
goals.
that. I'm not.
They
I'm
need to
just
score
saying
one more than
enough.
the other person.
I'm just saying enough for a cushion.
They don't need a cushion though. They're going to win the stage.
We'll
They don't
see.
need a cushion.
You know, I hope they don't get out. I hope they don't get out just to piss you off.
I would fucking. Well, I would love for Slovenia and Serbia to get out of here. Are you kidding me? Again, are we talking about who we bet on to
No,
win?
I
or
know,
who do
I
we
know,
want
I know.
to win?
Well, it's fun to talk about both. It's fun to talk about both.
I do not want. I
You
do
just
not
don't
want
like to have
fucking
fun.
see. I do not want to see England outside of the group stage at all. At all. I just don't. I don't fucking care.
All right. So Group D, we have Netherlands, Australia, France, and Poland. The only teams that have played from this group so far have been Netherlands and Poland. Also, this is Sunday night. So it was a good match. I thought it was good. It was a good match.
Yeah, it's fun.
Opened up the day today with this one. Once again, I thought Netherlands were going to be a little bit more dominant because, I mean, who gives a fuck about Poland, honestly? Like, nobody. I mean, but they do make the Euro Cup every single goddamn year, every single competition.
I mean, most of these teams are going to make the Euro Cup every single year.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true too. But yeah, Poland. I don't. They're not gonna make it out of here. Austria, France. I mean, France, of course, is they're gonna dominate this group no matter what. So I think it's gonna be France. I'm gonna say France and Austria are gonna get out of this one.
I don't know where the fuck you think you're just coming from.
But
no,
it's
gonna be France and Netherlands.
You got to take some risk, man. You got to take some risk.
That's why I don't gamble because I don't like to take risks. If
I
was gambling, I would bet on France and Netherlands. You telling me if you were gambling, you'd bet on France and Austria.
I would too, because I'm a little bitch when it comes to gambling, of course.
Yeah, see, like I don't want to lose money, but I would love to see. I wouldn't mind seeing Netherlands come out of here. I like that team. I like their fans. I like their colors. I like everything about them. And then I would like to see Poland. It'd be kind of cool to see Poland get out of here. I give two shits about Austria and France. Like, oh.
Yeah, France. Who cares about France? Who cares about the French?
They're already in the fucking what are the Champions League? So I don't give a shit. Who was it? PSG.
Yeah.
I don't care. Fuck them. Tired of it.
All right, so let's move on to Group E. We got Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. Interesting that Ukraine's playing when they're at war. I mean,
you gotta
they're
let
here
in, though.
Russia's not here though, so
you can't. I'm not gonna let Russia in here. But you like?
But doesn't that kind of suck for like the
gimme.
Russian? It is a gimme. But it really sucks for the Russian players. Like these guys try so fucking hard.
Yeah,
They're like doing all this shit and then they're just banned. It's like it's not these guys' fault. Like it's not their fault at all. I mean, as far as we know. So it's fucked up. It's fucked up, honestly.
Yeah. No,
dude, we let so right. like when you go back like farther in time, dude. We were letting other people we were still playing other teams that we were at war with. Look at North Korea. They've been allowed in the World Cup. They were in the World Cup, and it's just like after all that shit, but you don't let Russia into the Euro Cup. Come on, guys. Like it's so stupid. It's a fucking sport. It's a game. Who cares? It has nothing to do with the politics and the stupid fucking proxy war that's going on over there.
And who knows? Maybe like seeing Ukraine and Russia in the finals match would have helped the healing process. I don't know.
Can you imagine?
You know been wild? You know been a Disneyland ending is if it was truly like Russia and Ukraine in the finals and it came to like penalty shootouts. Yeah. And both teams decided, you know what? Nah, we're good with a tie. That would be wild. And both teams refused to play.
Talk about rigged, man. Talk about rigged if that happened.
I don't even care. I like that. That'd be cool.
All right. So, I mean, Belgium's going to make it out of this one. No, I mean, without a doubt.
Belgium for sure.
Belgium and Slovakia, they're going to make it out. Slovakia always makes it out of the group stage. Yeah. They always get out. Romania, nobody cares about Romania.
Here's where I'm coming in from left field. I want to see Ukraine get out of here.
I think if Ukraine does, a lot of that's going to be politically charged.
Yeah. I think Ukraine's going to make it out of here. Ukraine, they're kind of like bottom tier favorites to win this thing. But it's just like, we got to hand them something, right? And I think it's going to be
We don't have to hand them anything. That's stupid. At that point, if we're going to hand them something, then let Russian players play.
Oh, I've already passed that point. That.
Stupid. All right, so let's move on to Group F. We have Turkey, but it's spelled in a weird way. Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czech Republic. So I mean, Portugal. Come on, of course they're going to go through.
Here's the dumbest fucking bracket of all of them, because it's just like, see, Portugal's going to win out, so like, why even play at this point? So
even if Ronaldo wasn't even playing, Portugal would make it through.
Yeah, so we're really just talking about who's going to get second place here, and
I think it's Czech. I think it's Czech.
None of the 3 teams are going to fucking make it that far anyway.
Yeah, I think Georgia.
I think
there's
Turkey's
no way.
Make it out.
Maybe. I still think Czech Republic. Yeah, Georgia stands no chance. No fucking chance.
Yeah, I don't know the fuck Georgia is.
It's next to Florida. So yeah,
I know.
So that's Group F. None of these teams have played either yet. So as of today is Sunday night. So yeah, we'll get into this again next week with the Euro Cup, and then let's get into the Copa America. This starts June 20th, I believe. So obviously none of these guys have played yet. So Group A, we have Argentina, Peru, Chile, and Canada. And obviously Argentina is going to make it through, and I think it's going to be Chile as well. Would be nice to see Canada.
I think it's going to be Canada.
You think so?
Canada's been getting better and better every year. Canada gets better and better.
They have.
Yeah, I do. I think it's going to be Canada.
But it's Canada against South American teams. Come on. I mean,
True.
Come on, dude.
But Canada doesn't play like Americans play. They play different.
Yeah.
So that's their only saving grace, is the fact that Canada doesn't play like Americans.
They don't suck.
Well, they don't chase the ball. The Americans just chase the ball. That's all they fucking like dogs out there chasing the ball.
Dude, America sucks. Our soccer team sucks.
Yeah.
Group B, Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Jamaica. So Mexico, obviously, that'd be silly. I think it's going to be them and Ecuador. They're going to be the ones getting through this group stage.
Same.
Jamaica never go anywhere in any competition. Venezuela has a chance, I think, but I still think it's going to be Ecuador on this one.
For sure. Absolutely.
So this is going to be a fun one. So Group C, we have the USA, Uruguay, Panama, and Bolivia. So this one, I think this one's going to be Uruguay is going to take it, and I think it's going to be Panama. I really think it's going to be Panama.
Panama is like, as far as the odds go, they're the worst.
You think so?
They are like Vegas odds. They are at the bottom of the list of the, like, nobody, like, you bet $50 on them, you're to win like $5,000 or something like that. It's some ridiculous money.
See, I didn't look at any of that.
It's going to be USA. It's going to be USA.
You think so? I don't know.
Yeah.
USA, they choke a lot.
Yeah, but talk about like, come on, bro. Like, this is soccer, right? We're under no impression that there's not some type of like rigged aspect to these things. And I do think there is. To not let USA through the group stage is just like, man, you're losing all of America as watchers. That's so much viewership.
No. Because people are still going to watch Mexico. They're definitely going to watch Argentina. They're going to watch Brazil.
You lost like way fair weather American viewers. They're not going to watch it anymore.
Okay, correct.
Which is still millions, tens of millions.
That's
still tens of millions of dollars.
That's millions.
Also, did you notice too, in the Euro Cup, their fucking jerseys are shitty. Like those little tags they have on their arm peel off.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I just thought all of their kits look really bad. Like all the designs, they all look really, really bad.
There's been big controversy in baseball right now over like shitty jerseys made by like Nike or third party that subs contracts with Nike and shit, and things are peeling off and people are sliding into home. Their pants are ripping. But yeah, I noticed in the Euro Cup, they have like a rectangle thing on their sleeve right here, and you watch it peels off, and it's like sticking up like this. And yeah, you watch next time, it peels off.
I will. I'll watch tomorrow. Hey man, they're not making enough money, so they got to cut corners somewhere, right?
Terrible. Who the fuck buys like jerseys anymore? They're so expensive.
All right. Well, I mean, when we were buying jerseys, like what, in 2010, 2009, whatever, they were like $100 for like a authentic one. They were $100.
I mean, like, depending on the team and stuff, but yeah, like my Chivas, that's the only jersey I still have. It's my Chivas one in Mexico. I paid $130 for that one.
Jesus. Yeah, my Madrid ones were 100. My Swiss ones were like 85. But yeah, it's stupid. Just stupid.
Silly.
Just buy a knockoff for $30. All right, Group D, we got Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, and Costa Rica. So here it's going to be Brazil. They're gonna take it, even though Ronaldinho came out yesterday or today saying that he's not going to watch any of the Brazil matches because the team sucks and this and that.
It's still Brazil though. It's still it's still a foundational like South American soccer organization.
Yeah.
People grow up like all they do is live, breathe, and eat soccer.
Yeah.
Silly. Of course.
He said that the players don't appreciate, they don't care about their country. They don't care about the jersey. It's like,
I mean, that may be, but they still love playing soccer.
Yeah. So Brazil's gonna make it out. I think Colombia too. Colombia.
Same. Brazil and Colombia.
All right. So yeah, that's it. We have one less group than the Euro Cup. So yeah, there we go. That's our predictions. We'll talk about it more. Is it two? I thought there. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's E and F. That's right. Yeah. Counting's hard, dude. Pod math.
It's hard. BM.
So anyway, that's all we have. We'll talk about it again next week. Kind of going over updated predictions and then how the week went with the Euro Cup. Because I think by next week,
group stages so much. Group stages.
I know.
They're
the most exciting
sports.
Yeah, they're the most exciting.
Love group
every
stages.
team. Yeah, so it's good. So keep listening, keep watching, tell your friends, smash that subscribe button if you're watching on the YouTubes, and that's it. That's all. Cristiano Ronaldo.